Today we will first of all try to make calculator in Python, very simple, and then we will try to do some more things with if statement. So let's begin by making our calculator in Python. So let's make two prompt for the user to put enter the first number, then for the second number and input enter uh, second number. Yeah, that's it. And we will use one more thing called operator or signs plus minus, and we will write enter the operator. Now that's it. Now we will use if statement to check whether our user had put plus sign or negative sign, and according to that we will add, subtract, divide or multiply. So let's begin. So if let's make it small up. Yep, let's make like this. That's fine. Now if op is equal to plus sign and like this, then we want to print num1 plus num2. Then else if our operator is equal to minus sign, then we want to subtract the both of them. Otherwise, now let me copy this few more times for division and multiplication. For division and for multiplication. Now if as operator this and division. Yeah, sorry, yeah, that's it. Otherwise, if user has put something like other than operator, then we can say invalid operator. Yep, that's it. Now we have to run this and check this. Now let's put first number, then our second, then operator let's be plus. See, it's coming like this. Why? Because the input here is not is for our value that we are inputting here. It's Python is thinking that it is a string, not integer, so it just added both of them like this. So if we want to convert this input into integer, first of all we have to change into by integer by doing this and this. Now if we write our values in the operator, you will see that this, oh sorry, yes, not this, this. Now if I put the values here, thus it will gonna change into integer, not into string, and then we can add, subtract and divide according to our operator. Oh, sorry, I have to delete this. and yes. Now if I put first number, then second, then our operator plus, see 24 is written. Now let's try subtraction. Our first number be 13, another be 12, and our operator be minus. C1 is outputted out. Now let's try multiplication. Let's multiply 25, 15, let's 15 and 15. See, oh sorry here, oh sorry, I have to change here. Yes, now here also. Now let's run again. Now let's try to do multiplication again. 15 and 15 and multiplication to 25. Yes, you can see, you can check by yourself. Let's try to do division. Let's divide 12 divide by 6 and our operator C2 is printed out. So our calculator is working fine. And now let's try to compare values in Python. So let's by using if statement. So for example, I want to compare two numbers, like who's bigger, who's smaller. So let's make it first by num1, and first of all we have to change into integer. I will be taking values from the user by using this. Enter the first number. Now let's make another prompt for the user, and integer. Let's make another prompt. Here it will say enter the enter the second number. Yeah, that's it. Now let's use this. So if num1 is greater than num2, we want to print that num1 is greater than num2, and else if num2 num1 is less than num2, we want to print num1 is less than num2, and yes, so we have to put is, and if it is equal, we can do else print both are equal. Yep, that's it. So now let's run this and try this out. Let's our first number be 24, another be 44. See, num1 is less than num2. It's working. Now let's try something else. Let 50, another be 45. See, num1 is greater than num2. It's working. Now let's try to do equal. Let's put 12 and 12 here. See, both are equal. So it's working. Now let's try something else. We can also use if statement in list also, sets also, and tuples also. So let's make a list. Let's make a list of names like Harry and like Cherry and Tom. So we can also check if our variable, our string is in list or not by using if statement like this. If our string Harry in list 1, then print bracket yes or else print no. See, now let's check this out. So if I run this, it should work probably. Yes, it's coming, it's printing out. Yes, so it's working. Now let's try to put the string which is not there in the here, like ram. And if I run this, see, it's coming no. So we can also use this statement to check if our string or our variable is in list or not. We can also do this thing in tuples also. If I just change the bracket sign, and if I run this Harry, and if I run this, see, it's coming yes. And we can also do in sets also. We have to change the just bracket sign, and that's all. Otherwise it's work the same thing. See, like this. Now for example, if you want to compare, you have taken the two values, for example uh, two values from the user, and you want to compare to the third value you have assigned. So let's try that also. Like, let's create our first variable, uh, and we will take it int, then our input variable, enter number t. Okay, then let's put our second integer input, enter the second number. Yeah, that's it. Now what's going here? Oh, sorry, I have to put bracket sign also here and also here. Now it's correct. Now let's check this value to third number which we have assigned, like to number 3. Okay, number 3 to be like 50. I want to compare this value to with 50. So let's do this. No, let's try to get that if the sum of these two numbers, let's make a 4 and num1 plus integer and num2. Let's do like this, otherwise it will be the same thing. So I want to check that the sum of this is either less or greater than num3. So let's do this. If num3 is greater than int 4, then I want to print that num3 is greater and else if num3 is less than int 4, then I want to print something else, like num3 is less than the sum. Let's try and put here num3 is greater than sum, and otherwise we want to print else and sum num3 is equal to the sum. Yeah, that's it. Now if I run this, so let's put our first number, let it be 100 and other be 1. See, num3 is less than, so num3, oh yes, num3 is less than num than the sum. Now let's try again. Now let sum be less than, see, num3 is greater than the sum. Now let's try make it equal. 50 and 50. See, num3 is equal to the sum. So this is the things you can do in with if statement. You can do more things, you can put more logic to it. So rest is up to you. You can try to do something more with them. So yes, that's it for today, and we will do loops in Python. Yeah, that's it for today. Bye.